Hey, Ryan.
Hey, Donna.
Guess what?
What?
You know, I went to see the optometrist like a week or so ago, the eye doctor.
Oh, really?
Yep. And you know how they take the little lens things and put it in front of your face and they flip it back and forth? What's better, 1 or 2?
Right.
3 or 4?
Yeah.
Right? So I'm officially old.
Why is that?
The optometrist is all like, I can't make it any stronger. So I will officially never get to 2020 again. They don't make glasses strong enough.
Well, you know what you need to do? Since one thing is going, you need to work like bats, work on your sonar skill.
Yeah, but my hearing sucks too.
Oh, it sucks getting old.
Yeah. Oh, and you know the other thing they told me?
What?
Well, she's all like, oh, you're starting to develop your cataracts.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. She goes,
You're
do you know
old.
when you like look at a light and it looks kind of like fuzzy and bloomed out and everything? I'm like, yeah, I thought that was like the glasses getting all scratchy. She's like, nope, it's your eyeballs.
Oh, I thought that was the light going bad.
No, it's your eyes.
Yeah, well, I'm old too.
Yeah. So welcome to a new threshold of old.
Thanks.
Yeah. How exciting, right? All right, and welcome to Coyote Tales. My name is Donna Shannon, also in a former life known as the Coyote, and here with my husband Ryan. Have you ever been known by anything in a former life?
No, not that I know of.
Spoon Boy.
Well, that's not a former life. That's just a nickname.
Well, it's not like I'm officially Old Man Coyote. I'm not the reincarnation of the trickster here.
Well, okay. Then I guess Spoon Boy, Rye Man.
Yeah.
So take your pick.
Take your pick. See, you got some names.
I must have been, apparently in a past life, I was a crusader.
Oh.
Or no, I died in a violent war.
Oh. Well, aren't they all violent?
Touche.
By definition. But
Touche, pussycat. Touche.
touche. So, you know what it is?
What is it?
It is officially spooky season. Oh, it's so creepy.
I like spooky season.
Yeah. And for those of you out there who don't know, Ryan and I were actually married on Halloween.
Woohoo. Yes, that's an interesting story about, we just went to the Justice of the Peace. We didn't do this big fancy wedding.
Mm-hmm. But we were themed. We were in costume. It was a Star Wars wedding. I was a Sith recovered, and
I was a Jedi.
Yep, we made our own characters. We're nerds.
And at the judge, at the JP, we went in there, and he goes, do you realize this is not, what did he say? This is
serious. I know it's Halloween, but I want you to understand the seriousness of the vows you're taking.
Well, sir, we bought a house together. So what's not more serious than that?
And why aren't you saying that to the two little gangbang teenagers who are standing there in their saggy pants and holding their fucking baby? Did you lecture them too, Mr. Judge? Fuck you. You're in here on your lunch hour giving us shit.
Just marry us so we can go on and eat at Johnny Rockets. Did you forget we ate at Johnny Rockets?
I did forget about Johnny Rockets.
Yeah, your dad took us to Johnny Rockets with the family.
Oh, man. That doesn't sound like much, but it was like 10 people.
It was, most of my family getting, and that's 5-6 people plus your family.
Yeah.
That was a lot of peoples.
Yeah. So, and then we had an epic Halloween party here.
We did have an epic Halloween party. That was an awesome Halloween party. The house was packed.
It was quite packed. And every year people ask me the same thing. What are you doing for your anniversary? And every year I say the same thing.
Scaring children.
Scaring children. Yep.
But it's getting a little bit harder because everybody's doing this fucking trunk or treat.
Ugh, I know. I know.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. I saw pop up in my Facebook feed. It was like Timo or some shit like that, but it was a trunk or treat kit you could buy, just like cardboard placards on either side to dress in the armor of God.
My head hurts.
Yes. So you've got like your breastplate of righteousness, the sword of truth, the helmet of fucking Hercules or something.
The helmet of Hercules.
The codpiece of charity. I don't know. Which I thought was funny because Charity was one of the dancers at the strip club I worked at.
Oh.
I don't know what the armor of God looks like.
I have no idea what the armor of God looks like. That's just crazy.
But we could get that trunk or treat thing and you could find out.
What was it, like $2? Actually, with tariffs, it's probably more like $5 now.
It was more like 20.
Oh, wow. Timu's going up.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I looked at the price, I was like, what the fuck? It's like, okay, it's bad enough that we don't get nearly as many kids as we did pre-pandemic.
Oh, we got a ton pre-pandemic.
Yeah, we had one of the biggest displays in the neighborhood, but ever since the pandemic, people don't do it so much. They don't trick or treat with their kids. Come on, terrify your children while they run around in dark costumes at night on the streets.
Having adults scare them in costumes.
Yeah, and what we do is we have multiple life-size figures in the yard, and then we also have people dressed up as whatevers, and so you don't know who's real and who's not.
So yes, I've made kids cry. I made kids cry and dads crack up.
Yeah. I still think it was funny that somebody else, like this short dude, he was shorter than me. I'm 5'8", and he was all like dressed as Michael Myers and acted like a badass Michael Myers, and then he stood up next to you.
Was that Michael Myers or was that when I was Jason?
It could have been Jason.
Take your pick.
Take your pick. Yep.
Because he comes strutting across the street and he stands on the sidewalk and I walk out to the grass and I've got probably 8 inches on him.
What? What are you doing in the yard? You're 8 inches on some random guy.
Oh well.
It looked more like a foot to me, but.
What are you doing in the yard with some guy?
That's really terrifying the children.
Well, it's also getting arrested.
Yeah.
Indecent exposure.
Yeah. So anyway.
That alone is worth a ghost sound.
Yeah. Oh.
Or she's a little slow on the sounds today.
I am. Hey, I'm still getting used to the sound effects, okay? Oh, you also have to have them turned on. There, is that better? Is that better? We're still learning the new equipment.
Yeah. Well, see previous podcast. But anyways, why is Ryan so impressive as like a big serial killer type?
Because he's 6'4"
About 300 pounds.
and about 300 pounds. So
I weighed myself this morning. I was 302.
you suck. I keep gaining weight. So
I'm busting my ass to work out and lose a bunch of weight.
I know, and I am not.
All right, moving on.
Moving on to other topics. So the whole point of this episode today is spooky shit. Right?
Ooh, oh shit! Did you see that? That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was creepy. Oh, so speaking of spooky shit.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting out there. You're working upstairs. Here goes fucking Pinhead again.
Yeah.
You're working upstairs. And
Okay, you got to explain what pinhead means.
Go ahead.
No.
So we have an animatronic of Pinhead from Hellraiser. And he's motion censored, but he talks. So he says things like, I don't remember.
Oh, it's all quotes from the movie.
It's all
So
quotes
it's
from
like,
the movie.
your flesh is killing your spirit,
Right.
and you suffer beautifully.
In hell.
That's not part of the quote.
That's my quote. But okay, you're
You
upstairs.
suffer beautifully in marriage.
So you were upstairs working, and obviously I was out in the sunroom. And guess who I hear go off by himself?
Oh, no, I wasn't even here.
No, this was today.
Oh, it did
Today.
it happened again today?
Yes.
It happened yesterday, too, while I was at work.
It happened. That was even creepier.
Okay,
But
we'll start
yesterday-
with at work.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
October 18th, that happened today when I was working and you were upstairs. But yesterday, I was sitting at the my desk working, and I'm hear Pinhead go off, and I'm like, oh, it's just the cats. But he goes off a second time, and I look around, I'm like, huh. I have Felix sitting to my right, and Georgie's behind me, so that means that they're here. I hear steps going up the wooden steps in our living room. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I hear steps across the living room floor, like they're pacing. And then it stops for a minute, and then I hear steps going upstairs to the bedroom. Or just upstairs, not necessarily to the bedroom.
Yeah.
It was fucking creepy.
Yeah.
And of course, I'm the guy that's going to be like, what's going on? So I walk up there and nothing's up there, of course. So we have people walking around our house.
Invisible people.
Invisible people.
Yeah. And that's not the first time this has happened around here.
No, it's not the first time it's happened around here at all.
It's happened around you all the time.
Unfortunately.
So why would that be, Ryan?
Well, podcast a couple years ago, a couple seasons ago, I cut my femoral artery in my left leg.
Few seasons ago, dude, you were like 7 years old.
A few podcast seasons ago.
Oh,
I was 7 when I cut my artery and bled to death.
yeah.
Died at 4 minutes on the flight for life, flying from the house to the hospital. So I see dead people sometimes. See previous podcast.
Yeah.
Well, some of those too, but I've got that under control now.
So, what happened yesterday? Or earlier today? It was earlier today.
It was early today when you were upstairs and Pinhead just went off by himself. I'm working in the garage. I don't know where the cats were, so the cats could have probably done it. But it was still, he went off 3 times.
Wow.
I'm like, that's creepy. And of course, I'm banging around in the sunroom, so I didn't hear any footsteps.
Yeah, and here's the other thing too. That hallway is fairly dark, right by the front door.
It's very dark by the front door.
Yeah, and so you need to have the light on usually for him to even motion activate.
Because it's motion activated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and then the first couple of weeks, after we set him up, he freaks me out. Coming down the stairs.
3 a.m. Who the hell is that?
Who the hell is that? You suffer beautifully. Oh, fuck you.
Yeah, I got to get ready for work. I know.
I know.
Yeah, but it's not the only time we've seen shit around here.
Oh no, I remember one where you had easy for me to say, shoulder surgery, and you were sitting on the couch, and you said, I want you to go upstairs and get something in the extra bedroom. So I'm like, okay, I'll go upstairs. So I walk upstairs, and I'm thinking you're following me because I see a figure next to me as I walk into the bedroom. And so I'm digging around looking for stuff, and I turn around and I'm like, Donna's not there. So I come out the door and I yell down at Donna, hey, Donna, did you come up here? And she goes, no, I didn't come up there at all. But why were you hanging out in the doorway, waiting and just standing there? And I'm like, I wasn't. I was in the bedroom looking for stuff.
Yeah.
So apparently we saw the same
Thing.
shadow figure, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, at the top of the stairs from 2 different angles.
For 2 different angles. One.
And yes, the light was on the stairway.
Yes, the light was on the stairway because I don't want to walk upstairs blind.
Yeah.
So yeah, what was that, last year? When did you ever? Yeah, that was last year. So there's creepy stuff that's happened recently in this house.
Yeah. And it happens all the fucking time around you.
Oh, I'll be driving into work and I think I see an alien, an animal zip across the road, and it's not there. There's nothing there. I don't know if it's just I'm pretty awake by the time I get to work.
Yeah.
I see creepy shadow figures left and right. Mm-hmm. And we have this room. Now, this is probably nowhere. This is just this quiet room at work that I like to go to. And I'll take a nap there. And every once in a while, I'll have the same recurring dream of a terrifying auto accident where I snap awake like, what the hell is that? I've had it probably for maybe, we've been downstairs for probably 4 or 5 years, and I've probably had that dream 4 or 5 times in a month.
Wow. That's not cool.
It's the same dream. It's the same car, running, getting car wreck.
Yipes.
Yeah.
I just dream about work.
Well, I used to dream about work, but not as much anymore.
Now it's car wrecks on the way to work.
It's not to work. It's just a car wreck. It's when you're not really driving. It's just you're getting in the wreck, and the wreck's happening. It's not really driving.
Yeah.
It's just creepy shit.
Yeah. More creepy shit.
I do a lot of creepy shit. I do tons of protection spells to try to keep that shit at bay.
Mm-hmm. And then, of course, there was the ghost dogs.
Oh, the one downstairs?
Yeah. So.
You know that one better than I do.
I do. So this was a few years ago. This is when our dog was still alive, Pepper. And, she passed away in like 2021. So this was like, I don't know, 2018, 2017 or something like that.
Probably. She was young and still could get up and down the stairs.
Yep. And it was after we had those puppies from James's dogs.
The things
in the basement. Okay. Ryan hated the puppies. He did. Well, the whole thing was rude on James's part because, he was homeless again. They were couch surfing. They had these 2 dogs. And so we took the dogs in, but there was no way we were going to take that bitch of a girlfriend he had into our house. And we were going to let James stay, but not her.
Right.
And he wouldn't leave her, of course. But it's like, okay, we'll watch the dogs. And then James comes over to visit the dogs one day, and he's all like, why is Roxy so fat? It's like,
we're not feeding her extra.
Nope. No, that dog was pregnant. You can get a free spay for your dog.
You can get a
and
free
he's all
spay.
like, I just didn't get around to it. I don't know how she got pregnant. The other dog's it's her sister. It's like, did you take them anywhere around other dogs that your wastoid friends didn't get neutered? What?
Obviously. Another problem, James problem he had to fix.
Yeah, it was not an immaculate dog conception. These are not Jesus puppies.
They were, Jesus puppies. That's how you say it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we had the puppies. She had 8 puppies, and half of them looked like yellow labs. And then James goes, oh, I think I know who the father is now.
Oh, my head hurts.
They were very cute. And we had the whelping box downstairs in the laundry room.
Yeah, we built that. We built that pretty quick, considering.
Yeah. Well, it didn't have a whole lot of parts to it. But Ryan would stand at the top of the stairs and leer downwards. And he's like, how are the things in the basement?
I eventually got over that and started visiting them.
Yeah, but it took like 2 weeks.
It did take a while.
You wouldn't go down there for like 2 weeks.
Every once in a while, when it's really, really humid, it smells like puppies in the basement.
Still, huh?
Yes. So that goes on to the next story.
Yeah. So anyways, that would have been before we got Pepper. That was before we got Pepper.
That was before we got Pepper.
Because we got Pepper in 2012.
Correct.
And so all the puppies get adopted and moved out and on their very little way. And so fast forward, we're taking the Halloween things out of the basement and we're unpacking stuff in one of the spare rooms. We got the door shut because you didn't want Pepper getting down in there. And, we're just screwing around or whatever. And then we hear like dog claws on the floor, on our concrete floor.
Right.
And we're like, oh, no, Pepper got down here. So you open the door, look up the stairs for the top, for the basement, the door is shut.
So there's 2 doors that were shut during this time.
Yeah. So when we go back to what we're doing, we have all the doors closed. We hear it again. Well, dog claws on the concrete.
On concrete.
Yeah. Look, no dogs. Now, none of the puppies died here.
None of them died here, but
sometimes there's theories that ghosts will return, not necessarily to where they were killed or where they died. Sometimes they go back to where they were happiest.
Correct.
For comfort or whatever.
Right.
So, do we have a ghost puppy?
Probably. I know in a house at Alamo, this is years, this is Donna and I weren't even a couple. We had an extra bed. We had a 3-level house, including 4-level, 3-level with a basement.
You were like about 12 or so, right?
I was probably way younger than that. We had one of our family friends stay over, and she slept in a room that was downstairs, but not quite in the basement. And she was sleeping in bed, and she wakes up in the morning and tells my mom, hey, I don't know which dog stayed with me all night, but he put his hand on my leg, and he just slept with me all night. And Mom was like, the dogs were outside all night.
Ooh.
So she was like, oh, okay. Anyway, okay. Another story about, all 4 of us kids dream about that house as being fucking terrifying. 9813 Alamo Drive. I'll say it. I don't care. There was one time when we had stairs going upstairs, and the way the living room was is you put a couch in front of it. So Mom had one of her friends over, and he goes, tell you kids to stop staring at me. I know they're behind me on top of the stairs staring at me. And Mom walks over there and goes, none of the kids are home. So the guy says, oh, okay. On that note, I'm going to get going. So he left and never came back.
Yeah. Was he a salesman?
No, he was a close friend of the family.
Oh, shit.
So it's like, yeah, there was a lot of creepy things at that house.
Yeah.
That's the house that technically that's the house I died in. So no wonder there was creepy things in it.
Yeah.
Well, sorry.
Among other things.
I did not die there. I died on the flight for life.
Right.
I started bleeding out there.
Yeah.
No, boards fly across that house. There was shit flying across the boards, flying across the basement.
Wow.
There's a lot of shit. We still dream. Every one of us, Kathleen, Aaron, and I, Colleen, Aaron, Kathleen, and I still dream of that house as nightmares.
Ooh.
Yeah. Creepy fucking house.
Creepy fucking house.
Sorry, I'm talking a lot here.
Well, you're the one who's got, all the psychic connections and stuff.
I do have a lot of psychic connections. The sash was still the worst. That's probably the most terrifying thing that I've ever seen or done.
Yeah. So
I think
that was the one after Stevie, right?
Yeah, that was one after Stevie.
Oh yeah, this was bad. This one got both of us.
Yeah.
And so I think we've talked about it on the podcast before, but
Recap.
We're not going to make everybody dig through that. So my nephew passed away when he was 27 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And very tragic event, obviously. And I had a dream that Stevie came to me and it was like at the wake, which hadn't happened yet. And, my sister's there and his brother and sisters, and they're just, not, and he's like trying to talk to them and they can't hear him or see him. And he's like saying, Donna, you got to tell them I'm okay. You got to say everything's all right. It's all good. I don't want to see him like this. Right.
Right.
And I'm like, Stevie, I can't, if I try to tell your mom any of this, she's not going to believe me. It's just going to piss her off.
Right. And that's when it's just like, sorry, Stevie, I can't do it.
Yeah. Because my sister and I don't have a good relationship anyways. And she would just say, you're trying to make this all about you. And I'm like, she's never going to get this message from me. So, the next day, either at the wake or the funeral, Karen's just devastated. And she's like, oh, and he's gone. He's gone. He did hospice in her house. He's like, the moment he died, I knew his spirit was gone and I would never see him again. And I'm like, holy shit, no wonder I was getting visited by Stevie's ghost.
Yeah.
But after the funeral, we really didn't sense anything. But that night after that, holy shit, it's like probably 2 a.m. or something. You and I both wake up.
Correct.
And there is this swirling red thing over by your side of the bed.
It was closer. It was closer in between the bed and the closet.
Yeah. Yeah. But on your side, not mine.
Yeah, it was your side. Or it was my side, not your side.
Yeah. And we're like, what the fuck is that? Because it woke us up and we both saw it.
We both saw it. We both woke up.
Yeah. So you're like, banish it. You say, get the fuck out of here, ghost, or whatever.
Whatever. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's when we finally saw Insidious the first time. And the very first time it shows the guy with the red and black face.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit, it's that fucking ribbon demon. Totally.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Gonna have to do a cleansing after this.
Yeah, because that thing was both red and black.
Yeah.
It's all like, oh my God. So anyway, it's the next night. I'm laying in bed reading. Ryan is sleeping. All of a sudden, he gets up and he starts spinning in a circle. I'm like, what are you doing? And you say, it wants me to open the door. And I'm like, you shut that fucking door right now and get back in bed. Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
The other thing, sometimes I typically sleepwalk too.
You do sleepwalk.
So I talk
sometimes
to my
it's very entertaining, but sometimes it's like, what the fuck are you doing? No.
Because there was one time, that was probably the creepiest thing that ever happened was that thing. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've seen shadow figures that's standing at the edge of the bed. I've sat up. I asked you to leave in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, and they leave. But that one was by far the creepiest.
That was the worst. That was a
worst.
non-human entity.
There was something there that freaked me out. So I'm gonna have to do really, really deep protection later on tonight.
Yeah. Yep. Just if you're like seeing things around the house right now and you're hearing things, and for anybody out there who does not know about psychic worlds and things, just different planes, there's times when doors are open and they're more easy to cross.
The veil is easy to cross.
The veil is easy to cross. And there's a reason why Halloween happens when it does.
Yep.
Because the veil is thin. And you add in there people's belief systems, which does have impact on, psychic barriers and things like this. Yeah. So the more people believe in something, the more likely it is to be true.
Which is scary because with what's going on in the world.
Well,
nature's out of balance.
Nature's out of balance, but it's also, like Carl Jung would talk about this as well, like the collective unconscious, and it can have impact on things.
Huge impact.
So I'm not the first one to come up with these crazy ass ideas is what I'm saying.
So I don't know. How's our time looking?
Oh, we're good. We're like at 30 minutes.
So you want what's the craziest thing that's happened to you other than the ribbon? I mean, Mike.
Yeah.
For years, him trying to get in the bed.
Oh, that was mostly still you. That's still on you.
All right. So what about you?
Okay. Let's talk about the time that we met with an actual psychic a few times. And, he was explaining because of your experiences with having died before, we kind of get like ghost Grand Central Station
At times,
especially like in our room at night.
Yeah, especially when I'm feeling depressed or overly tired, when the defenses, so to speak, are down.
Yeah. So literally, Ryan has to go, move along, nothing to see here. Just thanks for visiting. Get the fuck out. Just what do you true in when the ghost Grand Central Station's going on?
You try to just, I try to get Cerberus involved because I do have a Cerberus that's made that I bought from Greece, and Cerberus is a protector, or is he a watcher?
Yeah, he guards the door.
He guards the door, so sometimes I'll make sure that, which I need to give him some extra oomph. I have him to help guard the door, and it's just a lot of moving on. Nothing to see here. If I'm in the bedroom, you're not allowed. There's nothing to see. I just don't want you here at this time. And it's taken me years to finally get the mental capacity to start really, really focusing and saying, you're not welcomed at this time.
Yeah. So my psychic thing happens most often in dreams.
Yeah, well, your protector passed too.
Yeah. So after visiting with this psychic guy, he's all like, oh, yeah, you really do have like that doorway that,
Me?
No, me.
Oh,
like,
you?
No, this is in my dreams and stuff.
Okay.
Because I was like, yeah, sometimes it'll, the dreams play out like full stories,
Right, okay.
I have to meet with somebody and like help them out through shit. And it just leaves me exhausted and drained when I wake up because I've been like working this psychic shit with somebody else in a dream. Yeah, that's why Stevie was able to visit me. Crap like that will happen sometimes with back then strangers and shit.
Yeah.
And so he saw like the spirits, my guiding spirits say you should be helping people more since you have this ability, and you should open yourself up in your dreams and say, I welcome people to come and bring your shit to me, like ghost therapist or whatever the fuck, right? So I'm like, sure, I'll give that a shot. Dear God, no.
It floods through.
Oh, Christ. It was bad for a while. And it's all like, I'll get this sometimes too if somebody's like kind of like knocking on the door, they're trying to contact me, where I'll be... after I'm done reading and I'll like lay over and I haven't fallen asleep yet, and I'll feel like a cold presence comes up along my back, and depending on how aggressive it is, it'll be like can wrap around my arm.
Right.
I mean, to the point where and I wear like sweatpants and a sweatshirt to sleep underneath all the blankets. I get cold all the time, but this is like I can feel the cold coming, and I'll put my hand in between my arm and the blanket because my hand and arm are under the blanket. Cold. Freezing fucking cold when it was not before. And it's all like, no, you've got to go. I'm sorry. I don't care about what your problems are. I am not a licensed ghost therapist, and I don't take your ghost insurance anyway.
And it doesn't help that I'm pretty much wide open at times. So you're going to get all these people that are passing through it. This one's like, oh, we have a therapist helper here.
Yeah. Let me check this shit out. Yeah. No. No.
Wow. There was the one time that you and I went to what was it? A vapor caves.
Oh, dear God. Yeah, that was bad for me.
That was bad. More you than me.
Oh, yeah, because I was stupid. That's why. I was totally stupid. Okay, so the Vapor Caves are in Glenwood Springs. It is not the main pool.
It's off the beaten path.
It's off the beaten path. It's used to be part of the Ute Reservation in the mountains. It is not anymore. It has been taken over by Wucker fucks who just bring in tourists and fat white people and stuff like this. And the Utes are like, don't go there. That's a really bad idea.
Yeah. So what do we do?
Well, we didn't know that at the time. We were just all like, oh, let's check out these vapor caves. Should be cool.
We've done the pool with a hot tub. Let's go to the vapor caves.
I've been going out to Glenwood Springs since I was a kid.
Right.
You know, never seen these before. Let's check them out. So we go hang out in the vapor caves, which were not clothing optional, thank God. That would have been horror on a whole new level.
Well, they apparently are at night, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Well, that's around here. That's different. Yeah. But anyway.
It's more like a boing.
For you?
No, for me.
No, you at night is... and sometimes... it's pretty scary.
Okay, back to the vapor caves. Oh, she got my farts in.
That's my one request from Ryan. We got to have farts in here somewhere at least once. So anyways,
right,
the vapor caves. So we're down in the ground and I'm like, okay, I paid for this. I'm going to relax. And of course, it's so steamy. I don't have glasses on. I can't see anything really, right?
Right.
So you nope out.
Well, I don't do the heat as much as you do. And plus it felt uncomfortable. So I'm like, well, I'm done. Mm-hmm. Probably, 5-10 minutes?
It was a little bit longer than that, probably 20 to 30. We went upstairs, got some of their cucumber water.
Yeah, so 20 to 30. And I'm like, I'm just going to stay up here. I'm done.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn it, I paid for it. I'm going to go back down and I'm going to hang out a little more. So I'm hanging out in the caves and I look across at the wall and I'm like, there's a creepy ass fucking face made out of the shadows and shit on the texture of the rock wall, the natural rock wall. I'm like, that thing's pretty, it was like 4 feet big or something like that. So me and my blindness could actually see it. And I'm like, that can't be good.
No.
That can't be good at all. And I'm like, all right, another 20 minutes. I think I got my money's worth out of this shit.
Yeah, because you were down there a while.
Yeah, I don't know. Getting my money's worth.
Yeah.
I sure got my money's worth.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. So did anything happen to you after the vapor caves?
Just you.
Just me. Yeah, that sounds like, just Donna.
Not to the extent that you did. I did. Because since I noped out of it and you were by yourself and the face appeared.
Yeah. I ended up with an attachment.
You did.
So for like a week after that, just horrible nightmares, just the sense of dread and woe following me around. It was pretty bad. And we had Buddy, our bearded dragon at the time, who was somewhat familiar for me. So when bad shit would happen in my dreams, sometimes Buddy would show up.
Yeah.
And Buddy started showing up in my dreams. So
it's like you're dreaming of nightmares, but then all of a sudden mealworms start. Mealworms and fresh fruit.
Mealworms and crickets are everywhere. And I'm like really happy to see the mealworms and crickets. It's not a bug horror thing. I'm like, oh,
that's just
there's Buddy.
There's
okay,
Buddy.
thank
Buddy's
you, Buddy.
coming to help. Yeah.
Buddy's coming out to help.
She was one tough bearded dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she helps you a lot through multiple things.
Yeah.
Not so much me, but she helped you a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Yeah. She's gone too.
She's gone too. Well, she died in 2022. No,
2020, I think.
Because we lost Pepper and Buddy pretty quick.
Yeah. Then it would have been 2021 or 22. Yeah. They still had goddamn COVID protocols.
Yeah.
Because I had taken her up to the vet and
we couldn't be there for her.
We couldn't be there for her. And I had to sit outside and wait because they're like, oh, we don't think she's going to make it. And they're like, do you want us to... She was old. She was very old. She was like 15 or 16 years old.
Which is extremely old for a bearded dragon.
Yeah. And so we have to wait to be let in. And she had already passed by the time we got inside. Because of the COVID protocols, they could only have so many people inside the vet hospital.
At a time.
At a time, which sucked. But
she did look so peaceful.
She was the happiest corpse I have ever seen.
She was so happy.
Seriously. That sounds weird, but she was.
She was a very happy corpse. I mean, she
was ready to go.
So it was like Pepper. Mm-hmm. I mean, like I said, Pepper was here, and she literally, when the guy came here, she literally knew what was happening and stood up and walked over him.
Which was, so she had basically the canine equivalent of Lou Gehrig's disease. So,
right.
Her back half wasn't working anymore. She wasn't really walking. So that's why we did the, how do you say that kindly? It's dying at home. Yeah,
it's just a home service. Home service to help your pets move along.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, when we were there with her, I could feel and halfway see a little bright light coming out of her chest.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It was really cool.
Yeah. Be there for your pets in their final hours, is what we're saying. That's important. I don't care how hard it is on you. Don't let them make that transition alone if possible.
Right.
Unless they choose to, like Buddy did.
Okay. So I do have one more story.
Okay.
It's not really a scary story. It's more of a Halloween story.
Okay.
So to end on a happy note.
To end on a happier note than dead pets.
So dead pets. So this is probably maybe 2 years ago, and I'm dressed up as Michael Myers. I had the Kirk mask and everything, and I'm standing in the driveway, and this little boy runs around, and for some reason he looks over at me, freaks out, starts crying, and runs away.
Oh.
But the funny thing is, his dad's walking behind him, cracking up the entire time. Mm-hmm. He walks by him and just said, "That was awesome." And then they both keep walking down the street.
Yeah.
So, my best scare wasn't even trying to scare anybody. Little kid came up to the door. The dad sneezed. I said, "Bless you." He didn't realize I was there, and I freaked him out. There's achoo, bless you. Holy shit.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so that's us and all our creepy shit.
There's more.
There's always more.
There's always more.
There's always more. Save some for next year.
Yep.
There we go. There's our ending music.
The ending music.
Yep. Duh. Yep. So, any final thoughts?
Be safe.
Be safe.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy anniversary.
And of course, the scariest thing that we've seen this entire Halloween season is the price of chocolate.
Fucking everything went up.
Oh, God. But that's a different kind of horror story, and we are not a political podcast.
Nope.
All right, everybody have a good night.
Donna Shannon's Coyote Tales is a production of Coyote Visions Productions and is hosted by Donna Shannon. Ugh, nothing redundant about that. Theme music is Coyote Strut by James Ney. All other music is ethically sourced and licensed from sounddogs.com and epidemicsound.com. And we paid for it, I swear. We can provide receipts if necessary. All the stories you've heard are true. Only the names, events, and facts have been changed for our own amusement. In the immortal words of Obi-Wan, so what I told you was true from a certain point of view. Find all of Donna Shannon's website and social media links at Linktree. That's linktr.ee/Donna Shannon. Follow us and find out all about upcoming shows and live performances. Now go out there, enjoy life, and grab some tales of your own.